The drama surrounding the new Wicked movie is wicked. From Cynthia Erivo absolutely losing it because of a fan edit, to a literal corn website being on the back of a character doll, the lead up to this movie has been a disaster. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's IvanSteff, and you guys, there's been a lot of drama leading up to the premiere of Wicked. We are witnessing another Barbenheimer because on the same weekend we got both Wicked and Gladiator being released, and they're calling it Glicked. People are hyping up Glicked, making fan posters and everything, but careful, make sure Cynthia Erivo doesn't see this one, or else she'll accuse you of erasing her. So the hype surrounding Wicked has been huge, and there is every single type of merch you can think of. Starbucks drinks, Stanley tumblers, cupcake kits, and even Wicked Crocs. But one line of merch has caught a lot of attention, and not for a good reason: the character dolls. So as part of its promotion, Mattel made dolls of the characters, including Elphaba and Grande. And at a first glance, nothing looks out of the ordinary, they just look like standard Barbie dolls. But you take a look at the back of the packaging and you'll find a link to a corn website. So apparently the packaging was supposed to direct consumers to the official website for the movie, wickedmovie.com, but instead directed them to wicked, minus the movie part.com. And if you were to try to go onto the website, you'll find yourself being asked whether or not you are 18 plus. Look, I get making mistakes, but accidentally putting a link to a corn website on a children's product? Now that's some wicked shit. So apparently this was all an accident and it was just a misprint, but people aren't buying it. No pun intended. Now when fans started to notice, the products were quickly removed from the shelves, but for those who were able to purchase the doll, they're going for over $100 on eBay. The entire lead up to Wicked has been a mess. The actual team behind the movie aren't at fault for the Mattel dolls because that's a whole different department. But recently some drama unfolded surrounding one of the main actors, which has led to a lot of people actually turned off from wanting to see the movie. So Cynthia Erivo plays Elphaba, who is known for later becoming the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
She co-stars with Ariana Grande, who plays Glinda, who is known as the Good Witch of the South. One of the posters for the movie is this one, containing both Cynthia and Ariana, which is inspired by the iconic Broadway poster of which the movie is based on. And it looks pretty spot on, but people were pointing out that they didn't get the recreation exact and that it seemed a little lifeless. So someone decided to make a fan edit of the poster to better resemble the Broadway cover. Essentially what they did was shadow Elphaba's eyes and made her lips red with a little bit more of a smile. And everyone loved the edit because it better resembled the Broadway musical of which it's based on, except for one person who was not happy to see it: Cynthia Erivo. She put out a statement on IG saying, "This is the wildest, most offensive thing that I have seen. Our poster is a homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me, and that is deeply hurtful." You're being erased? This is just a fan edit and you are starring in one of the biggest movies of the year. You aren't going anywhere. Does this look like you are being erased? And what about Ariana Grande? You can't even see her face to begin with because her hand is covering it, but I don't see any complaints. So what was supposed to be just an innocent edit to make the recreation look more accurate was blown way out of proportion by Cynthia, and people started to call her out.
Are we being so for real right now? I think somebody needs to chill. A fan decided to make an edit just to see what things would look like if they had gone in that direction, and you are accusing them of erasing you and doing something deeply hurtful, calling it the most offensive thing you've ever seen? Baby girl, if this is the most offensive thing you've seen, I don't know that you've seen much of the world.
Essentially, people found it very immature of Cynthia and accused her of trying to play the victim, which has led to a lot of people turned off from actually seeing the movie.
I'm a proud former theater kid. The first musical that I ever saw on Broadway was Wicked, like many people. I have been intrigued by the new musical film that's coming out, but after the ridiculous story that I'm gonna tell you guys today, I literally do not think that I could bear to watch this film.
Now, I'm not one to tell someone that their feelings are wrong, but to say that this fan edit of a movie poster in which you play a fictional green witch is the most offensive thing that you have ever seen is a bit out of touch. Imagine Robert Pattinson complaining about being erased because he spent most of his screen time in The Batman wearing a mask. Now, although Cynthia did overreact, I do get where she's coming from. Cynthia got very upset with people asking, "Is your pussycat green?" There was a lot of controversy when it was revealed that Cynthia had been cast to play the Green Witch because in the Wizard of Oz movie that we all know, the Wicked Witch of the West was played by a white woman. People are claiming that this movie is woke, claiming that Hollywood is blackwashing and culturally appropriating white roles, and overall, we're just not happy with the black woman being casted to play this role. Probably a big reason why the trailer has a lot of dislikes. But to me personally, this backlash about her playing this character just doesn't make sense. If it were a biopic and Cynthia Erivo was cast to play Princess Diana, then I absolutely get it. But she is playing a fictional witch. Who is green? The skin color underneath the makeup has nothing to do with the character, and I haven't watched the movie yet, but I'm sure Cynthia did a phenomenal job with her role. But back to the pussycat question on the poster, it comes from a meme dating back to the original Broadway poster where it looks like something is being whispered into the witch's ear. I can understand why Cynthia would view it a certain way, but it has nothing to do with her. Her thoughts really should have been kept to herself because overall people were just calling her out and clowning her for her over-exaggeration. Ariana Grande was actually asked about Cynthia's statement in an interview, and it's a lot of word salad, but here's what she said.
It's very complicated because I find AI so conflicting and troublesome sometimes. It's so much bigger than us, and the fans are gonna have fun and make their edits. And I have so much respect for my sister Cynthia, and I love her so much, and you know, it's just a big adjustment period. You know, it's like so much stimulation about something that's so much bigger than us, so yeah.
What?
Now another statement that raised people's eyebrows is what Cynthia said to Ariana when she found out that Ariana had been casted to play Glinda. So Ariana told her that she'd been casted to play Glinda, and Cynthia said, no surprise whatsoever. Ariana replied, I said, thank God. And then Cynthia said, thank goodness, because it was not the two ladies that I was auditioning with. Ariana was shocked by the comment and replied, oh my God. Now a lot of people interpreted this as Cynthia dissing the other ladies who auditioned for the role, and even news outlets painted it this way. And Cynthia received a lot of backlash for this for dissing other talented actors. But here's a short which views what she said in a different way, and personally when I first heard their conversation, this is how I interpreted it.
I don't think this is shade because Cynthia Erivo probably said what she said because she didn't have chemistry with the other actresses auditioning for Glinda. And as we've seen through this entire journey and through all the press that they've done, they have such incredible chemistry together and they seem like they were the best of friends. Not only that, but I bet Cynthia respected Ariana's capabilities vocally as an actress and even knew she loved this film and would take care of it just as much as she would. So I think that the relief was not because she didn't want to be with the other actresses because they were bad, but because she wanted to be with Ariana Grande, who would understand the assignment.
I don't think she meant to diss the other actors. I think she was just saying thank goodness Ariana was casted for the role because she knows her and would love to work with her. And the two have great chemistry, so much so that they even have matching tattoos.
Where are they? What are they?
On our hands?
We have for good on our hands.
Yes.
And they
Now that's in like
we got them on opposite, so when we hold hands, they touch.
We have
It's a lot.
puppies.
We have our poppies.
Oh, I love the poppy scene.
Now, whether or not Cynthia meant to throw shade at the other actors who auditioned, this combined with the fan-edit drama, it has turned a lot of people against her. Now, regardless of all the backlash, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are both extremely skilled singers, and this movie will likely be one of the top movies of 2024 and will win awards. But the drama surrounding this movie doesn't just stem from the controversial statements that have been made, but also about Ariana and Cynthia's body. A lot of people have been concerned about Ariana and Cynthia's body weight, claiming that they look extremely skinny and very unhealthy. This post went viral showing what the two actors look like before Wicked and after Wicked, and here are some of the comments. Are they getting starved? This movie really sucked the life out of them. Wick ED, the Wizard of Ozempic. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, the Wizard of Ozempic, that was a good one. Basically, we got one side of the internet talking about their body and worried about potential eating disorders.
What is going on with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo? Why do they look like this? And before the stans want to come in my comments, I know that I'm not being dramatic when ED Reddit is literally also concerned. What is going on?
But then we got a whole other side on the internet who are saying it's not our place to be talking about other people's body. One user made a post which went viral that says, you guys learn nothing from Chadwick Boseman. People was saying he was on drugs and talking about his body, and the entire time he had cancer. Y'all don't know these people. And it's true, we don't know what these actors are going through. I don't think all the people making these comments are trying to hurt them. Yes, maybe some people, but I think a lot of people making these comments are truly worried for the two. I really hope Ariana and Cynthia are okay and the internet is just overreacting like it usually does. But one thing is for sure, keyboard warriors shouldn't be attempting to diagnose two ladies who they don't personally know. There has been a lot of drama surrounding this movie, and I'm really curious as to what your thoughts about all of this is, so leave a comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed my coverage, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But that's officially gonna do it, so until next time, it's been IvanSteff. Peace.